Today I'm going to be playing as the nation of Tonga, a one-province minor Polynesian island nation located in the Pacific with only one neighbor. The Polynesian nations have been added to EU4 for a couple of years now, and I've never actually played any of them. For good reason too, why would anyone play here? And if you think that's not bad enough, we also start off with Tech 2 without feudalism. There's only one other nation we can fight, and we have to do island hopping. The thing I hate in EU4 the most. And if you also think that's not bad enough, well, that's because you haven't heard our goal for today. You see, as tiny little Tonga right here, I have to conquer every single island in the Pacific. I've been thinking about quitting EU4 for a while now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tonga time. Alright, here we are as Tonga, ladies and gentlemen, a nation I've been afraid to play ever since I saw the most liked comment on the last A to Z video, Tiwi right here, which was painful enough, telling me to conquer every single island in the Pacific. Now, what is every single island? Well, I can't exactly show you because we can't see the entire Pacific, but once we can see the entire Pacific, I will tell you. But everything we can currently see, yeah, we need to conquer all of it and then some. But yeah, here we are as Tonga, man. From what I've heard, the strongest Polynesian nation, actually, because apparently Tonga does have the strongest ideas. Now, we are a tribal nation. So technically we're primitive, but not really like the other North American natives because we can actually dev for institutions. So yeah, Polynesian Kingdom, man, plus 20% naval force limit, plus 20% colonial range, plus 20% income from vassals, minus 20% liberty to desire and subjects, and minus 50% gov cap. And of course, later we can, reform into something else or stay tribal and form an advanced tribe. Now, Tonga also has some of the semi-unique Polynesian missions right here and some Tonga-specific ones right here that want us the tributary stuff, but I guess we'll see if we're going to be doing any of them. Now, we also need to take a look at the Tonga ideas right here. We start off with plus 2 Diplo rep and minus 25% liberty desire from subjects dev. So this is really heavily geared towards subject gameplay, man. Plus 2 Diplo relations as a finisher. Prestige, income from vassals, plus 30% vassal force. Yeah, this is the ultimate vassal having nation, man. Too bad we're not really going to be doing any of that. Minus 15% dev discount, actually a rare idea right there. CCR, culture conversion cost, construction cost, tolerance to the true faith, naval maintenance, global settler increase, and we can recruit explorers and conquistadors for free, interestingly enough. But where do we get a colonist then? I don't know. Either way, man, what I said in the intro of bordering only one country, that is true. The only country we border is Samoa. We don't share a sea tile with anyone else, so if we want to expand further, it is going to have to be vassalization through missions or even no CBs on these guys. But luckily, man, we can do exploration, we can do expansion. This campaign, boys, it's gonna have everything. Fighting colonizers, fighting China, fighting Japan, Indonesian guys. And honestly, I'm scared. All right, estate stuff done. Obviously, we're not making any money here, boys, but we do have a pretty sizable fleet right here, man. Now, these light ships, frick my life. I don't want the light ships. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get rid of all of them just like that. Force limit is 6. I actually am gonna build up the force limit. And then, man, we need transports and we need galleys. Actually, no, over here we don't use galleys. This is probably gonna be a heavy ship playthrough, huh? But yeah, let's get started by spying on Samoa, man. That's the only thing we can do. There we go. We can already do a mission, built the force limit on every neighboring province. Excellent, which is none or 1? Yeah, it's none. Why would we have that mission? Yeah, we also start off in the worst trade node in the world, the Polynesian Triangle. Actually, no, it's not that bad. It has inlets. Australia is worse. Now, we should probably actually get started with development here immediately, boys, because we do need to spawn feudalism, the Renaissance, maybe colonialism. We're gonna have to spawn everything, man. Tonga's gonna have like 90 dev by the end of this playthrough, but yeah, we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it. Well, there's a claim on Samoa. Now I just gotta wait for my boats. Is that their fleet? They got the same thing. They got 10 lights and 3 transports probably. Okay, I'm gonna crush them with my galleys. There's actually a mission called island hopping. That's insane. But yeah, just a little, just want to say a little bit over here about what provinces exactly we need to take. So as you can see, if you divide it by subcontinents, oceans are divided like that as well. So we have the West Pacific, everything over here, and the East Pacific, everything over here. I will be conquering every island that is fully either within the West Pacific or in the East Pacific. So for example, that does mean like all of New Zealand and all of Japan, which are some of the more major ones, but it doesn't mean all of Sumatra, because on the other side, there's the Indian Ocean. For example, all of Borneo, yes. All of Java, no. I hope you get why I'm doing that. Let me take a look at the starting guy, man. 333, okay, literally the most average. You know, at least I don't think we're gonna be as bored as in the Tiwi campaign. Ugh. One thing I wonder here, boys, is how much are we gonna get to colonize before the Europeans show up? Obviously, they get here super late, man. It takes them like 150 years, but since I'm playing here, they'll probably be around in a decade or two. You know, at least we can watch the little man build the boat. I think it's because I got stabbed, but we can do these, sure. And a mission? Gain mana. Oh! That's actually very nice. 100 gov reform progress. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, let's go martial society. Didn't mention this, but of course we are animist right here. -1 national rest and +1 tolerance of the true faith. Yeah, that's it. And there's feudalism. Excellent. Well, at least stuff isn't 50% more expensive now. I'm probably gonna dev the Renaissance in Samoa since it's already really expensive in Tonga. But yeah, let's turn this off. I don't know if they've shown the maps of this in EU5. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. But do you think, or tell me actually, if they have shown the map of this, are these all different provinces? Or is it still like one province like it is here? I gotta look that up. Alright, boys, I'm kind of impatient here, not gonna lie. I got the boys loaded up on boats, as you can see. The other galleys are out, 8 galleys. I'm gonna be declaring on Samoa, man. Conquest, there it is, right there. Let's hope I win this battle. Let's hope I win this. In fact, let's go ahead and see it. Ah, we're winning this battle. Easy. Ooh, okay. First war, boys. Hell yeah. Just like that, we're done with Samoa. I can do another mission, which is, which one? High income. Oh, excellent. I probably shouldn't have wasted that one, actually. But there's Samoa. Full annexed. 2 province minor. Let's go. Let's do another mission here, which is a centralized realm. Okay, some points, I like that. And then Tongan Samoa, 25 prestige. Perfect. So now we need to build up to 10k, and then I get a forced tributary on these guys. Now, I should probably test it, because I don't know what we can do with forced tributary. Can we take their province? I think first you gotta force them to be your tributary and then take their province, at least from what I remember with Ming. So actually, I will build up to 10k and see if we can fight these guys like that and take their provinces. Otherwise, that's just gonna be a no-CB conquest, because after I take these, we're officially in with the New Zealand guys, but after that, it's pretty much it, man. The only other guys we can see are the 4 guys in Hawaii, and yeah. But yeah, boys, 1 island down, 50,000 more to go. I'm gonna move up to Tech 4 and then we'll dev Renaissance. Alright, building up the final transport because I want to have 10. I've built up, wait, no, I haven't. I thought this was for the army because I started building the army as well, but there's Oceanic people, 100 Diplo points. I'll take that as well. Okay, guys, loaded on boats once again. There's our tier 3 gov reform, which I'm gonna go with, well, this is mainly all animist, isn't it? Now, I think I actually am gonna stay as a Polynesian kingdom for the entire campaign, man. I think it's pretty cool for roleplay and stuff like that, so we'll just form an advanced tribe down the line. A lot of the stuff that we need to conquer is animist, but, or well, stuff that we need to colonize along with the Polynesian guys is animist, but then the rest of it, there's like Sunni, Hindu, Shinto we're gonna have later. I don't know. Let's go religious society, why not? And there's that mission, Fijian tributaries, forced tributary on Viti Levu, Vanua Levu, and Lao. Okay, excellent. So this is how I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna be declaring on Viti Levu right here, which is the solo guy. These 2 other guys are allied, you know, boat related. That's why I'm declaring on the solo guy. And let's see, the following options are well, there isn't anything like that. There isn't. Let's try it, boys. Let's see if we can actually conquer their province with this CB. Very quick and easy war done, and we, yeah, actually can't take their province. So first we gotta make them Tongan tributary, and then can't take last province and make them a subject at the same time. Okay, but what about annex migratory tribe? Viti Levu gets annexed by Tonga. I wonder why that option is there. Cannot demand this without also demanding Tongan tributary. Can't take... So what if... This all seems pretty wonky, man. This all seems pretty wonky. I don't think anything is gonna happen if I do this. Okay, boys, I'm gonna be real here. I'm gonna save the game and test it. If I don't, I'll reload it. Oh, it worked. Okay, Annex Migratory Tribe worked. Excellent. Excellent. I'm satisfied with that. Okay, that's the workaround, I guess. I don't think we're supposed to be able to do that. I'm gonna be real. I don't think we're supposed to be able to do that, but okay, that means we got CBs on Vanuatu and Lao as well. Yeah, let's just finish coring VT and I'll fight both of these guys. Oh, but look at this then. Once we conquer both of these other guys, Vanuatu and Lao, we gain force tributaries on how many guards are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Hawaii, Maui, Oahu, and Kauai, right? Yeah. So with that next mission, we can eat up all of these guys down here and the Hawaiian guys. And I guess then it's all gonna be colonization after that until we, you know, find the Indonesian guys or whatever. I didn't think I would say this, but boys, I'm having fun. What's this? 30-something years in? Right now, I recommend Tonga. It really is Tonga time. Would you look at that? Oh yeah, by the way, I know some of you probably aren't thinking of this, but there are islands in Alaska that we need to conquer. Cascadia. I think we need Galapagos as well. So yeah, lots to conquer and colonize in. Oh my god, it's so big. It's like, oh, that's what she said. Okay, I'm declaring on, well, it really does. Oh wait, they've ditched each other. Wow, this is easier. This is easier than I don't gotta fight both of their fleets at the same time. Okay, whatever. We're on Lao. I'm gonna declare on them just because I'm in this screen. There's Miltech 4 even. Man, it's actually fun. It's actually fun. I wish the natives were kind of like this, but it's like, how can you represent that in EU4, you know? It's good. It's good. Hell yeah, man. I can't believe I waited so long to do the Polynesian guys, man. What kind of ideas do these guys have? Hawaii, the call of the surf. No, but what kind of ideas? Hawaiian ideas? Why isn't it telling me? Okay, we're done with Lao. There's Annex Migratory Tribe. Perfect, man. I feel like we're exploiting this. If some of you guys knows, man, let me know. Are we supposed to be able to do Annex Migratory Tribe with Force Tributary? Because you don't really ever encounter that, right? When you force tributary, guys, that's like China gameplay. But yeah, we don't gotta wait, man. I'm just gonna insta-declare on Vanuatu right here. There we go. Vanuatu done as well. Annex Migratory Tribe, take all of their money, and boom, we are done. Okay, but now that means we can take this mission, which gives us force tributary on all the New Zealand and all the Hawaii guys. Now, if we take a look at colonial range, man, obviously we can do Annex Migratory Tribe or whatever on these guys, but I think Hawaii is too far. I think if we do end up fighting the Hawaiian guys, we are actually gonna have to force tributary them or vassalize them. However, they're also pretty far, man. We're gonna be taking attrition like crazy, so I think I'm not gonna bother with these guys until I have colonized like Midway or something and we're right next to them. These CVs are valid for a pretty long time, but even then I think we're just gonna, you know, spy on them or no CB them later down the line. So I'm not gonna take this just yet. We need to be careful here with the New Zealand guys because they do, look at this, man, 5 allies, right? So in that case, okay, these are guys we can potentially fight. Let's see this. I need someone with only 1 ally. Yeah, these guys are gonna have to be our first wars, man. Nagati Kahungunu and Tainui. I love these names. But yeah, I am gonna take the mission. Valid for 25 years. We'll eat them all up in 25 years, man. And another mission too, which is improve capital. More Devon Tonga. Cool. Okay, troops are loaded. I built up a couple of more transports and I've gotten the free company up. That's because we're gonna have to face a level 3 fort over here, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, the only one so far. So I'm gonna declare on these guys right here, co-belligerent these level 3 fort guys right here, and yeah, let's go. Let's do the same thing we've been doing so far. Boom, there it is. Yeah, a lot more dynamic than I thought it would be, man. I know I can't shut up about that, but I'm actually loving it. So at this point, we do also have Tech 4 in every category, which means I'm immediately going to reactivate Encourage Development in Polynesia and start bumping... wait, let me just check this. Yes, there is feudalism. We're going to start spawning the Renaissance. Can we do it? Yes, we can. All right, there's these guys out. Talk a bit longer, obviously, because of the level 3 fort, which is now a level 2 fort, which will actually come in handy when we fight these guys. How's Samoa doing in the meantime? Okay, yeah, we're bumping it up. I'm saving admin points for, you know, coring. Well, that's simply lovely. And there's these other guys done. Annex Migratory Tribe, take all of their money, boom. Okay, 2 provinces in New Zealand under our belt. Now, these guys, they're allied to everyone else. These guys, 3 allies, 2 allies, 2 allies, 3 allies. Okay, so I guess we fight, yeah, these guys. And then eat up these guys, and there'll be 2 guys left. Okay, okay. Oh, look, see, this one is too far away. Yeah, it's weird how, you know, colonial range works here, boys. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but for example, you know, this is where we start off at. We can colonize this right here, like, since the start, but we can't go here. And also, this one is too far away, but we can go to this one. But then this one over here is also too far away, but this one that's further away actually is closer. So it's weird how these things work. Obviously, once we finish coring this one, we'll be able to do those other ones. So yeah, let's chill until then. Core this one, and then fight the guys because I don't want them standing on my province and stopping the coring. As for ideas, man, this is gonna be a full naval playthrough, boys. Exploration, expansion, maritime naval. Okay, excellent. That one's done. And there's the Renaissance in Samoa as well. Excellent, man. 2 institutions on lock. Okay, just had to beat up some rebels, but let's go ahead and declare on these guys that are allied to those guys and the guys up north. Not co-belligerenting anyone over here. Let's go. Okay, middle guys are done, and they will already accept being annexed, which is excellent. There we go. That's another province. Now we're sort of siege racing here. I'm standing on their level 3 fort. They're standing on my level 2 fort, but I got the boats, and I can't piece out these guys. Well, I was gonna say we can't piece these guys out first because I can't walk to them, but in the meantime, they've also built up a level 3 fort. So let's get this one, fight them, and then go back up here. Yeah. Nice. Okay, there's these guys pieced out. So just chopping down these New Zealand guys, man. And then the main guys that we actually declared the war on. Annex Migratory Tribe. Boom, boom, just like that. Cool. So both of these guys are level 1 guys. That's excellent. I'm actually going to delete that fort right there. And that fort right there. I'm going to keep this one around till we annex these guys. Then, of course, we're going to get rid of all the forts. So yeah, boats here, they can't cross. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I'm immediately gonna declare on these guys down here, actually. Co-belligerent, sure. Okay, nice. Final wars for now, I think, boys. All right, boom. That's the second to last nation over here out of the way. And that's the last one. Excellent. Okay, so that was our early conquest, man. There's one sort of a mini portion of the game done. Now we're pretty much done with conquering until we reach someone else, and now is when we gotta start focusing on colonizing. We're pretty close to Admin 5. I am gonna pick up Diplo 5 as well because we're gunning for Diplo 7 and a third idea from exploration, which will allow us to go further. Or actually, maybe we're not, because we can start insta-colonizing. But do I want to do that, or do I want to go the furthest or closest to someone else? I guess we'll see. But I do need to build up 3 lights. Okay, the lights have been built up. There's Admin Tech 5. Let's go ahead and pick up Exploration. Cool. Let's focus up, or maybe not. Bless me. Thank me. I don't know. Just got indebted to the merchant guilds. Oh, Polynesian navigation. Plus 50% colonial range allows recruitment of explorers and conquistadors. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with that, man. Now, there's no point in allowing us to recruit, you know, those guys and conquistadors and blah, 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 because, you know, you still can't colonize without, you know, a colonist from the ideas. Does that mean we don't have to take exploration? Yes, it does, but I'm still doing it. Or wait. Yeah, because I don't want to open up with an admin one. Yeah. So I'm still gonna stick with exploration, but that does mean I can do, this. Nice. Well, I lost the Tonga dynasty, but at least this guy's good. Hey, finally a colonist. Nice. I'm actually gonna go with native coexistence here since I don't want to bother too much. I have already explored a little bit. Our colonial ranges is not that good. You know, we could colonize down here because we do actually need Tasmania. What about this? Is this? No, it's not an island. Okay. Let's see. I guess we want to start moving towards these guys right here, right? So we can go, you know, west first to stop the colonizers as fast as possible. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this, man. That's the furthest, but, you know, if we unlock this, it's plus 50% more. 50% of 272 is like 130. So if we increase it by like 130... If that's how it works, it'll be like 3 something, which means we can... Yeah, we still can't go that far, can we? We'll just be able to go to like here or something like that. Solomon Islands. I don't know. Yeah, one of these two, I guess, is what we do. Probably this one, right? Because it's kind of like further away, but that's really not how the game works, is it? Yeah, I'm going to go for Solomon Islands, man. Although I do think Micronesia here has that monument for colonization. Yeah, it's there. I can't go for it yet. The non-Madal. Frick it, let's just do this one. We can't reach this anyway, is what I'm saying. See, this is the color split off I was talking about earlier. This right here is obviously, I mean, it says it down there on the map as well, the Indian Ocean, right? So when we hit, you know, these Indonesian islands right here, not all of them are within the Pacific. All of this right here obviously is the Philippines and stuff like that, but, you know, I was mainly talking about, like, Sumatra when doing this decision right here. Yeah, there's the plus 50% colonial range, and yeah, we can go as far as I thought we could. Like, we still can't go to Micronesia even with that, so at least we can explore more, though. Yeah, you know, I guess we could have gotten this for more colonial range and looked for a colonial range advisor, but it's whatever, boys. It's really not that deep. And I know some of you thought, wait, maybe you won't have to fight, you know, people in China if no one colonizes this. Yes, but what if Ming doesn't blow up? We still gotta take this. No matter who's there. This island right there. Ugh. I just got 100 gov reform progress off an event, dude. That's crazy. Let's go with that one. Obviously, there's admin 7, and there's expansion. Oh, there's the second colonist acquired. Let's wait for this one to finish right here because we're so close, and then see our new colonial range, and then I'll decide where to send both of the guys. Okay, new colonial range acquired, folks, and we can actually even get to the Philippines, which is awesome. That means we can get involved with wars with these Filipino guys. Now, I know one of them is a Ming tributary. That's Tondo. Can we do them? Yes, we can. By fighting Butuan right here. Tondo's province war score cost is 44, which means currently they can be full annexed even without being co-belligerented. Excellent. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is send one guy... Or do we go with these guys first, man? Cloves would be freaking dope, huh? Cloves would be dope as well. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go here to Halmahera so we can fight Tidore and Ternate. Excellent. So let's send one guy right there, and then we can get involved in wars over here, of course. And then the other guy, I'm gonna send to Micronesia, which is where the monument that helps with colonization is. Now, I know we don't have money for it, but shoot, man, we're gonna have to get them somehow. So yeah, let's just, with one guy, we'll be colonizing near, you know, countries, and with the other guy, we'll just do like these empty islands over here. And with the third guy, I guess, I don't know, we'll see. Not as much colonization as you might think. It's really more conquest, but we still got to do this. Now look at this. Here's another example of what I mean with the, you know, the colonization. For example, this sea tile right here, the, you know, which is in the area of the Java Sea, but the region is the South China Sea, which we know is in the super region of the West Pacific. So within this tile right here, we got like these couple of islands right here, which we are gonna do, but then Bali isn't fully in the Pacific. I guess this right here is kind of the cutoff for the Pacific, right? So for on this side, obviously Indian Ocean, right? So Bali, we're not gonna do, but this one right next to Bali, we are gonna do because it is fully in this. This one we're gonna do, this tiny one right here, but Java, no, because it's not fully in. I hope you understand my rules. The reason I did it this way is to just cut down a tiny bit of what we need to conquer, and by tiny bit, I mean that means we don't gotta do Australia, which technically isn't an island, but we also don't gotta do Java or Sumatra. So that's the reason I did this. Everything else is already painful enough, boys. Cut me some slack, please. But yeah, new burger loans acquired, putting down some buildings right now, putting down 2 more cannons, and now we're gonna be taking these guys over here to fight Ternate and Tidore as soon as we get claims on them. Okay, so we found ourselves over here in the Halmahera Sea. Let's go ahead and fight one of these guys. And actually, man, for the first time in my life, I actually am gonna vassalize one of them and let them colonize for me, because these 2 guys right here, they need the other guy to not exist so they can colonize. So we do gotta annex one of them. So let's go ahead and declare on Tidore. We'll annex them, and then we'll vassalize Ternate. Yeah, this map shows the cutoff much better, actually. So this color right here is in the Pacific. This one here isn't. This one here isn't. There's the other cutoff right there. You get what I'm saying, you know. Wrapped up exploration. And there's an annex on Tidori. Dope. Now let's fight these guys and vassalize them. Haven't checked the GP list yet to figure out who could possibly come to fight us. Obviously, it's Castile/Spain and then Portugal. Number 1, Ottomans, then Ming, Muscovy. Ooh, England is pretty powerful, actually. Castile is on here. Hungary, Poland. Ooh, Hungary got a PU on someone. And, yeah. Just waiting to see, boys. It's gonna be hilarious. They're gonna have, like, 3 provinces in the Americas, but they're gonna come colonizing here. Trust me, man. I know this game like the back of my hand, boys. And there we go. Look, as soon as I annexed Tidori, man, Ternate has started colonizing, which is excellent. Okay, Luwu was easier to piece out than the Filipino guys. But, yeah, let's Tongan vassal. There we go. I mean, we are geared towards playing with subjects. There's our first subject. Okay, so now from here, we actually can't fight anyone else because we're in this tiny little sea tile. So, yeah, we just gotta wait for a colony to finish before we move on with, I guess these guys, or maybe the Borneo guys, or the Filipinos. Yeah. Oh yeah, also my lightships got destroyed, man. Let's build up some new ones, eh? Okay, Micronesia is done, and there's the monument already starts off at tier 1. That's dope, that's dope. At least we don't gotta build it up, you know, any help is welcome, man. Shout out Nan Madol. Yeah, okay, now that guy is there, we got this other guy, which I guess is gonna focus here. Yeah, let's just start doing whatever, man. Start doing whatever empty ones. There we go. I'm gonna do Guam, right? Or do I go here, which is like the furthest one that I need? Or actually, the furthest one that oh no, Bali is colonizing as well, right? They can do it too. Yeah, this is technically the furthest one that I need that's in the Pacific. So let's go to Sumba. Okay, so it's time to move on with our wars, boys. This is where I've started colonizing in Sulawesi, thinking I can wrap up these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and declare on button right here co-belligerent Makassar, which is these 2 provinces, and then we're just gonna white piece Banjar over here. We gotta start being careful now because we are about to start facing nations that are stronger than us, both in army and navy, but these guys I can easily take. So let's go. I also need to start developing for colonialism somewhere, and I think it's gonna be like one of these provinces right here, man. VT Lev was at 7 dev, 5 dev, 3 dev. I guess if we do the one that's already at 7 or maybe 5, I don't know. Yeah, let's do this one. That's where we're gonna dev colonialism. Gonna pour in some mill and diplo points here. It does have everything else. Okay, we're good. Tier 5 gov reform time, CCR or govcap? Yeah, govcap for sure. There's Makassar out. You know, 4 more quirky islands that we need to get are these 4 right here. Yeah, really fighting these guys down here is going to be the most painful part, boys. I'm actually quite looking forward to getting involved with Japan and whatnot, but yeah, I wonder if we're going to get to face colonizers. Am I fast enough to not face them? I don't think so. And that's Button out as well. Nice. Currently spying on Bone and Luwu. They'll be the next nations we fight. Until then, let's chill. All right, we can actually see Alaska. So yeah, we need to get Unangtan. We need to get, well, not this one. This isn't an island province. I know this province has an island or islands in it, but the province itself isn't an island, so we're not going for that. So 1 in Alaska so far. That's like me having to conquer this province since there's an island in it. Those types of provinces we're not gonna be doing. Okay, there's another mission. That's the mission uniting the tribes. Excellent. I don't know what I did, but yeah, okay, this one's done. I think with that colonizer, man, I'm gonna continue focusing down here. You know, these sort of provinces that are near to the colonizers. Let's do Flores next. Bali has been annexed, so they're not gonna be colonizing anymore. I don't think Blambagan can do it. Yeah, let's do that one. And the other one is done too, actually. Where do we continue with him? Do we go full focus here, man? I still don't got the 3rd one is the thing. Yeah, I'm actually with these 2 guys. Let's go full focus here. 3rd guy can go closer to home. So I think I'm gonna send him here, right? No, nah. Shoot, let's do Tiwi just so we don't have to do a war with them. There's colonialism. 3rd colonist finally up. I'm just gonna do stuff near my home base right here, you know, just fan out from Tonga itself. Let's continue with wars. I'm gonna fight Bone and Luwu in full annex, both of them. Holy, what a horrible event related to boats, man. Fijian war canoes for like 25 years, we gain 25% naval maintenance modifier, plus, by the way, or minus 50% naval force limit. That's actually horrible, dude. And it's not like, you know, we're super poor or anything, but the economy isn't doing that well. Damn, man, I can't do this one. I gotta do this one. Frick me. Okay, this one wasn't that bad. 4 provinces? Hell yeah, nice. I like that. We really gotta get the gold one here, man, real quick. But now that we're done with Sulawesi, I guess we move on with maybe Blambangan for 3 provinces, or the Borneo guys, or the Filipino guys. We're gonna do these guys later, of course. We gotta do Palembang. Who's this? Jambi, Malacca. Yeah. In other news, Japan has been unified, which I guess it's slightly easier to fight them like this rather than 1,000 daimyos. So we gotta obviously full annex Japan. We gotta do Ryukyu, who's still a Ming tributary. Speaking of Ming, they haven't blown up. In fact, they are fairly powerful this campaign. Then we also gotta do Nivik up here for this one province that's part of this island. So yeah, Japan. We gotta do Korea, of course, for Jeju as well. I guess the most painful one will be Ryukyu and Ming in the same war we take this and this. Or maybe Japan is the most painful one because we gotta fight them like 4 times, yeah. That could be it. Colonizers, by the way, like Spain and Portugal, there are gonna be annoying, sure, but really it's not gonna be that hard. We're just gonna land on their province, stand on it. They're probably not even gonna come over here. Piece them out once we get taking war score. But yeah, man, at this point we've pretty much... Oh wait, I can't. I was gonna say we've explored everything we need to. Yes, in the western portion of the Pacific, not in the eastern though. Look, all the exploring is like this way. I don't really care about learning stuff this way. It'll just slow down my game once I can see the guys. There's expansion wrapped up, which is excellent. Now we can take this for minus 50% native uprising chance, and we can swap to this. Oh shoot. Maybe we are gonna have a little bit of luck. Ming just got Nomadic Frontier. Oh, Oirat is absolutely massive. We can kind of see them as well, based on the name placement. So, if Ming blows up, that's great news for us, because Ryukyu won't have a powerful overlord. This'll get, you know, conquered by, Tungning, or whatever they were called. And then we can conquer it instead of colonizing. And if, like, Wu or whoever gets this down here, or Yue, sorry, it's gonna be easier to fight them than it is gonna be to fight a stable Ming. So yeah, that does make 3 islands that we need to conquer easier if Ming does blow up. Tiwi and Flores are done. I think I'm gonna go to this one and this one. Oh, actually, Blambangan is colonizing, or at least finishing a colony from Bali. Let's not fight them until they're done with this, because we just need 2 provinces. So even though they got Sunda and Banjar, it won't be difficult. Right, yeah. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, boys, I spied on Palembang right here, who's only allied to Kutai, which is these pink guys. I'm gonna co-belligerent Oh, wait. It changed. Damn. They were only allied to Sambas, man. I don't want to have to fight... Frick my life. Okay, so maybe Banjar in that case? Just Barrow, and Barrow was those guys. We don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, let's fight Banjar, man. Let's fight Banjar. Oh, damn. Ming, actually, I think they beat Oirat's ass. They did. They forced tributaried them. Wow, dude. All right. Guess I spoke too soon, bruh. That's a wrap on Banjar. 4 provinces, ladies and gentlemen. The Tongan Maritime Empire grows. I like that a lot. Excellent. So, as we all know, man, aggressive expansion with these guys kind of nutty sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. Right now, I sent a guy here. After this guy is done, I'll send him here. What do we do now? Did Blambangan finish this? They haven't just yet. Ternate, meanwhile, doing 2 provinces for me. Hey, that's time saved. Yeah, maybe we chill a bit on these guys and actually send this guy from here to up here and deal with the Filipino guys. Is Tondo still full annexable without co-belligerenting? 49. Oof. We're close, man. We're close. I really gotta declare on Butuan. That's what that means. Fight Butuan so we can annex these guys without co-belligerenting them, because then I'll have to fight Ming. In fact, you know, let's do that just now, man. I'll recall this guy from East Timor, send him down here. Still exploring some more. I can't say that I've seen European guys just yet, man. Oh, there's Castile actually right there. We do have to do Galapagos. Yeah, that's the, like, only American island we gotta do down there. And then up here, there's another island that we found. Okay, excellent. So along with that one, we need to do this one. And I think this one is one more. There could be another one here, but I may be mistaken. Yeah, so 2 for sure. Really? I guess. Well, I've got a claim. Let's go ahead and fight the Filipino guys, ladies and gentlemen, declaring on Butuan. Not co-belligerent Tondo. Yes, co-belligerent Cebu. That brings in Madias, which is, those guys. Co-belligerent Madias. That would bring in Berao. Okay, so don't co-belligerent Madias, right? Yeah. And now I've officially discovered everything I need to discover. Yeah, we can see the entire Pacific, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, the regions that we actually want would be Southeast Pacific, provinces that are fully in it. I guess Pacific South America, Northeast Pacific, Northwest Pacific, Southwest Pacific, East China Sea, South China Sea. So every island that is fully within those regions right there is what we need to conquer. We can finally see the entirety of the Pacific. Excellent. Okay, Cebu's out. There's Tondo out as well. Quite a lot of AE, but it's literally just the Filipino guys, so we're chilling, right? Yes, of course. And there's a piece out on Butuan as well. With that, we only have 2 Filipino nations left, I think. Wait, did I forget about Madias? I forgot about Madias. I think. Okay, I guess we'll take care of them when we fight Berao, huh? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let me go down and deal with these separatists, and then we'll come back up for the 2 guys. All right, we're back in the Philippines. Oh, Sulu is in this as well. That's excellent, dude. Usually you can't catch Sulu because they're always with Brunei, so you gotta do it with them when you do them, but this is great. So, Magwinda now, Sulu, and who is this? Tondo, right? No, Manila. No? Yes. Alright, Castile, really not that strong, man. I'm pretty close to them in development. Yep, now we can see all of this, man. So, just another confirmation. 1, 2, 3, 4 islands that are in the Americas, or whatever you want to call it. And that's 3 more Filipino nations out of the way. Perfect. I finally have my first rival. It's almost 100 years into the game. I haven't rivaled anyone so far. Alright, so we've chilled a bit. We've beaten up some, yeah, I always forgot to give that out, but let's do that. Beating up some rebels. Let's go in versus Blambagan. Their overlord Sunda is gonna come in, but this should be a chill war, boys, because we only need these 2 provinces from Blambagan, and then I'm gonna snatch Madura from Sunda as well. So really, we won't even need that much war score. Let's go. Aw, man, Queen Regency, who's bad with stats and old, or an heir that's bad with stats and young. We're gonna suffer here, and we might also get caught in an estate regency, which would suck, but it is what it is. And there's those 3 provinces we need from Blambangan and Sunda done. I got the free company up right here just to help out a little bit, but don't need it anymore. Excellent, man. Pretty good lockdown on these southern provinces right here. Yeah, colonizing some more. My boy Ternate is colonizing as well. Yeah, I think I want to get into it with these guys now, though. Reminder, we're not taking Bali because it's not fully within the Pacific Ocean, which in the game is here. Well, that was definitely one of the events of all time. Well, this may be the time that Ming blows up, because they've got separatists in Beijing even, and they're kind of low on mandate. I mean, their worst disasters are actually during the Age of Reformation. So let's see. We're actually finally starting to make some good money this campaign, boys. Just gotta be really careful with the gov cap. I am giving out all those privileges as well. Let's actually pick up, there it is, admin 10. And then state up some more things. Now, I know I said we'd go full naval this campaign, exploration, expansion, naval, maritime, but our navy is actually decent, man. There isn't anyone here with a stronger navy than us, except maybe Ming and Japan, but even then, not really. Or Korea. Yeah, Korea is definitely stronger than us, but we'll deal with them when we deal with them. I think we go with something that upgrades our army as well as our navy, man, and that's quality right here. I know I always take it, but for this campaign, it's a no-brainer. And we don't have any mill ones, so there we go. Ooh! Okay, so we got the southern guys, right? Or no, Shun. Okay, and then Oirat intervenes, of course. This is not what I started this clip. I actually just wanted to let you guys know that we have an estate regents, as I suspected. So 7 years until this absolute buffoon comes into power. I guess we'll just work on the economy till then or something. Let's get an actual money-making advisor. This is how Ming used to blow up in the past, man. You don't see Shun pop out too often before Yue and Wu pop out in the south, and Dali used to be so much more common as well. But hey, this is great. Pretty soon, Koxinga is gonna flee, and we can conquer Taiwan as well. I can't get a trade guy. Whatever. It's time for our final gov reform time. For the purposes of this playthrough, you know, let's keep it roleplay style. The Polynesian Maritime Kingdom Empire of Tonga. We are gonna stay a Polynesian kingdom. Not gonna form into a monarchy or a republic or a theocracy or a horde. We are gonna form an advanced tribe. Probably the lamest final gov reform, but hey, I'm doing this so we can keep this one right here. 5% chance my guy will die. 95% chance a coup will happen. Oh my god, this type of coup, the non-disaster coup, actually freaking sucks, man. Yeah, there's Dali. Finally, an old school Ming blow up. Damn. They got Galapagos. I can't believe it. Freak my life. This is horrible, dude. It's Portugal proper, too. This doesn't go to any colonizer. I mean, colonial nation. Portugal's really not that strong this game, but... Oh... And I was just about to say, like, let's get a move on towards South America so we can grab this and then these up here, but okay, no point in doing that now, I guess. Let's continue with Tuvalu. Now, obviously interesting, I still haven't colonized my home province of where I'm actually from in real life. Now, this island right here is the one I'm from. Yeah, I'm from Kiribati. Well, I just got an event that telling me that this guy is gonna be loyal until this guy comes of age. So the 5% chance we had of a coup not happening actually, is the one I got. I could have really actually used a coup right about now. Probably the luckiest clove spawning campaign we've had so far, man. Out of all of these provinces that can spawn cloves, all of them have so far spawned them. This is the last one that we haven't done yet, I think. Right? Yeah, that's the last one. Man, I just got the spice trade event. Does that mean Portugal's here? Are they here? I'm not seeing anything blue. No, I don't think they're here. It must be related to something else then. There's another Portuguese one. That's okay. These will be easy to get. Dude, Sambas was an OPM and I was just... Look, they've actually flipped to Lanfang. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna say, I'm working on diplo-vassalizing Sambas, but they just turned into Lanfang. But we can still do it on them as well. But now that the Regency is over, let's get into some wars, man. We only got a couple of more minor guys down here before we move on to the major guys in East Asia. And I've just been revealed a huge portion of the map. Either way, I'm going to declare on, who did I want to? On Kutai right here. Yeah, just going to peace out, Palembang and Sunda. There goes Kutai. Now they don't want to be vassalized? Why? Oh, they changed their gov reform. I don't got the royal marriage anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to declare on Berau right here, and I'm going to co-belligerent Madias. We're going to annex them as well, and I'm also going to annex Lanfang, just white peace Brunei, and then of course we're going to eat up Berau. So after that, boys, it'll only be Brunei, Malacca, and Jambi left to fight down here, if I'm seeing this correctly. Yeah, maybe these guys too, depending on what we do with that. And then after that, it's going to be Yue, Tungning, Korea, and many wars versus Japan. In fact, I should probably get started with them and deal with these guys while waiting for truces with Japan. Any allies? No, Oirat is a tributary of Japan, huh? Yeah, either way, there's the declaration. Okay, peace out Brunei, there's Madias too. And that should be Lanfang and Berau. Nice. Okay, now we got a 5-year truce with Brunei. In the meantime, I guess we can deal with Malacca and Jambi. At this point, I've also sent a colonist here. Once that guy gets there, he will enable us to spy on Tungning, who's like to woo. What about Yue, Shun, and Shu? Interesting. Yeah, there's actually no way for us to get a claim on this, is there, huh? And I'm sort of doing a little own personal rule of not taking stuff we don't need. Oh, finally an expansionist, man. Ooh, another province we need to take from Portugal. Let's re-examine that, see if they've come anywhere else. So that's one right there, and then it's the 2 down here, right? So far. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, they're probably gonna get some more, man. They're probably gonna get some more. I guess we want to do them last, because we don't want to fight them and take this, and then they just colonize this, right? Okay, I guess Portugal is the last guys we fight. Alright, folks, I'm back the next day right here because this video is taking quite a while, obviously. It's time to go ahead and declare on Brunei. Interestingly, they're allied to tiny little Jambi right here, which of course will enable us to take that province over here. So this is the second to last war in this region down here. We're going to be taking out Brunei if we can. I just got war score cost versus other religions reduction. Even though Brunei is over 100, we should be able to eat them up. We'll take care of Jambi here, and then we'll fight Malacca for this province and this province, and we'll finally move on to the East Asian guys. So yeah, let's declare on Brunei. Can we co-belligerent Jambi? Yeah, let's not do that. All right, just knock these guys out. Let's go ahead and peace out separate peace Jambi right here. They will accept. Yes, they will. Nice. And I am able to full annex Brunei, which is dope, but it is 99% overextension, so we gotta wait until we finish coring Linga right here. Yeah, meanwhile, Portugal, man, expanding its influence over in the Pacific. They've got, let's see, they're still on the same amount, I guess. They're still on the 3, but Castile is also here. Once again, not a problem, boys. They're allied, so it's doable. Castile's got a good ruler, huh? Nice. Well, we cored this up. We don't have nearly enough admin points needed to core up Brunei right here, but, you know, let's go ahead and peace out. Exactly 100 war score, and they're done. And we officially have the entire island of Borneo, along with this island right here that they owned a province on. Okay, so about 5 or 6 more provinces left to colonize in the Philippines, 2 of which we are already colonizing. Then there's still quite a lot over here in Papua, man, but yeah, I don't know. This game is taking quite a while, boys, but okay, we're almost done with these guys down here. Just need to get into it with Malacca. Oh, frick, I'm actually getting coalition here. I gotta declare on Malacca before everyone else joins. There we go. Malacca was a tough cookie, man. I'll give you that. And I did keep the war going a little longer than I needed to because, you know, we were still coring, and we still are coring the Brunei stuff, and I was waiting for admin points. But there we go. We just need these 2 islands, and we are officially done with, you know, fighting the Southeast Asian guys. Yeah, let's core up these provinces, man, and I guess at this point, we're prepping for war with Tung Ning right here. They're allied to Wu still. So after we gobble this up, we need to find a way to declare on UA somehow. We could, of course, go for Japan after that, which I think we will. Korea, yeah, there's just still so much more to do, man. This campaign doesn't end, yo. Everything is so slow. But yeah, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Interestingly, it's taken me so long to record this that I'm recording this on the day that you're seeing it. Today is April 25th. You're gonna be watching it April 25th. Oh, Ternate colonized this. Assholes, why don't you do something I actually need? Well, I can't say that. They've actually been doing quite a lot. But remind me to ditch this province because of my own rule, which is we're not taking anything that we don't need. Finally got this gold mine up and running. There's no possible way for me to claim UA here. Who are they allied to? Nah, I can't even get a claim on Shun. Yeah, I was thinking about fighting an ally of theirs, but yeah. I think we're gonna have to no CB UA here, boys. Frick my life, man. Or no, you know, I think maybe we take... Damn, it's so deft. I was gonna say we take Quanzhou from Wu to spy on UA so we can take this and then just return this to them, but it's really high dev. I guess we can see, you know, how it plays out. Yeah, see, Portugal is in Australia as well. 2 provinces already. They're really fast, man, but, you know, I can't say they're faster than usual. Maybe a little bit, but Okay, let's get into it with Tung Ning. Do we co-belligerent Wu? No, we don't. I've never noticed this. Is that an atoll in Midway? All right, there's that province that I need from these guys. Now I can claim this, and then I'm immediately gonna give this back as soon as I peace out. And there's the peace out and another island under our belt. There we go. I got the claim on that. Let's go ahead and return that province. And it actually went back to Min. Okay. All right, cool. Now we have a CB on UA, and because I've been spying on Japan, we have a CB on Japan as well. All right, folks, army buffed up, navy buffed up, ships upgraded. It's time to get into it with Japan. We're gonna have to fight these guys so many times, pretty much take everything they own that's not, you know, on the mainland. So here goes nothing, boys. A declaration on Japan for the conquest of Okinawa. I'm gonna get coalitioned out the ass, aren't I? Frick me. That means that to stop that, I was gonna say we gotta declare on UA and Korea before we peace out Japan, but I don't even have a CB on Korea. I'm not gonna like this, am I? Well, they're willing to accept. I can only go up to, you know, up to 100 overextension, even though we do have the ability to take more. If this is 1 war, this will be 2, 3, 4, probably 5 wars with Japan. Oh my god, dude. We really should have fought them sooner. I messed up. And look at this now. Okay, now maybe I'm not gonna get coalition. Let's be real. And Ming wanted to ally me. There we go. So, the one guy that can't enter, not that we need them. They're actually still the emperor, so... We're not in a good position at all. We can become an empire, though. Yes, we're a cultural union of Pacific culture. And I've also started colonizing, well, Vancouver Island, right? It's finally time to annex Ternate. You guys have done your job, but yeah. And now I got 1 trillion separatists of all the little daimyos that are in Japan. This is gonna be bad. I'm realizing something now, boys. I literally might not have time to finish this campaign, man. I literally might not have time to finish it. This is the one that finally broke me, man. This is the one that's gonna break me. Playing, and to think we were so hyped at this. But apparently the worst thing you can do for one's soul in EU4 is to play a Polynesian, primitive tribal nation. Game slowed down drastically. The war of the Protestant League might be happening over in Europe right now. Yes, of course. Man, I can always tell, dude. I can always tell. We can't see Europe, so I can't see who's exactly in it, but you get the point. You know, I did say just a couple of minutes ago that I'm recording this on the day it's supposed to come out, on the 25th. I was recording it yesterday as well, but boys, with so much things to do, man, I got a lot of stuff IRL going on. I might actually push this back to the 1st. So if you're seeing this on May 1st, it means I pushed it back. If you're seeing it on the 25th, that means I didn't. If you're seeing it on the 1st, sorry for a couple of weeks and no A to Z, man. There was a 1-week break after we did Tiwi, but it's just you guys keep giving me such grand goals, and I'm just so busy with other things as well that I gotta do, you know, I gotta upload videos to that are shorter, that take less time to record in order to keep the every other day upload schedule. So yeah, just a little peek behind the scenes, if you guys even care. Actually, sorry, it wouldn't be on the 1st, it would be on the 3rd. You're probably watching this on the 25th or on the 3rd. It replaced Transoxiana A to Z, which is the next one. There's Ternate annexed, and something I've just remembered is there's no one... Oh, there is someone to give this back to. To Ternate, we can pop them out over there. I've done this many times, but boys, respect. Thank you for colonizing for me, but I don't need that province. You guys can keep it. So yeah, let me get rid of their army. I am gonna keep their navy, though. Where's my navy? Where's my navy? Okay, this one is done. Haida is done. There's officially the last province we need to colonize over on the American side. And after that, we'll only need to do this one. And then it's conquering. Yeah, boys. You guys are seeing this on the 3rd. For today, I'm out. Alright, I'm back after 4 or 5 days here, boys. Let's finish this. There we go. One of our final colonies has finished colonizing. Now all we gotta finish is this one right here. And then it's that one right there, and we have no more islands to colonize over here. Now, wait, how can I fight the Hawaiian guys again? At this point, I don't have a... Yeah, these guys I'm gonna have to know CB, right? We do have claims on colonial and overseas and whatnot, but I don't think that's overseas for me. I know there's an overseas map mode. Yeah, Hawaii is not overseas for me. I'm gonna try spying on them anyway, like on Kauai here or something like that. See if something can happen. I don't think so, though. Just for the allies. Oh, it's alliance or opinion. Maybe it's opinion because I just got knowledge sharing from Russia. So sure. Well, I thought about hitting UA now because all of my allies would help and it would make it super quick. But actually, my truce with Japan is up, man. So let's declare for Bizen. I think all the colonies are now done. Let's see, this one's done, and that one's done. Yeah, that's it. No more colonization, boys. At this point, we could realistically ditch exploration and expansion. I can't believe I'm only here. Why am I only there? How behind am I? I'm not that behind, but I am behind. I think it's because I don't have the printing press, man. Yeah, it is spreading now, though, so we should be getting it shortly. Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm gonna take, up to 100 overextension. Of course, mega aggressive expansion once again, but I don't think the Chinese guys are concerned about this, which is good. So there we go. Another peace out on Japan, and we get the Fall of Kyoto event, which is always dope. Okay. Couple more wars with Japan, then one with Korea, one with UA, and one with Portugal Castile combined. Oh, I forgot about this. An event to convert to Shinto. No, we said we're staying, what are we, animist? That's right. You know, why not do some memes, man? Why not do some memes? I am gonna pick up naval. for my 4th idea group. I know I said we're gonna do maritime naval, and then I said we're not, but I don't know what else to take. So freaking naval. Naval it is. Oh, shoot. We still have Polynesian navigation right here, which we don't need. I need to swap to galley combat. Oh, I need so much money for that. Oh, great. My CB on UA has expired, but a good thing is they've got the province which I took from Wu and then, you know, claimed this from UA and then released Min, but they've conquered Min, so we can actually spy on UA. That's good. I didn't realize my true set expired. Okay, I got a claim on UA. Let's go ahead and fight them and take these 2 provinces from them. I'm gonna call in everyone. What the hell? When did this happen? Portugal declared on me. Wait, it's been so long. I actually forgot if we fought them or is that a different campaign? Yeah, we got the Portuguese conquest of Tiwi, ladies and gentlemen. This I'm not too satisfied with, I gotta be honest. Obviously, we'll be able to beat them, boys, but the reason is I didn't want to separately declare on Castile, because then that means fighting Portugal and... I guess we declare on Castile while we're at war with Portugal. Yeah. I don't have a regular CB on them, so I'm just gonna spy on them right now for this right here, and then we'll also declare on Castile to take... Let's see... Well, it might not be there. Yeah, it's like this. So that one province... this other one right there, that's it. Only 2, right? Yeah, only 2 provinces. Okay, whatever. Let's just wrap up UA, because this will be super quick, right? We only need probably very little war score to take this. Yeah, only 14% war score. So as soon as we're done with UA, we'll dart it down to Australia, beat up the Portuguese colony, and then just siege everything else we want to take, you know? Not a big deal. I play without headphones, so I never hear the sound, and I just click away events, you guys know, so... I only noticed this when I looked it down here. Okay. Oh, UA will already accept. Okay. Oh, wait, to Ming? Why to Ming? No one's occupied it yet. I guess it's because it's Ming cores. Okay, I gotta siege it. Okay, that's UA out. It is for Tonga, so there we go. Another island on lock. Now, all of my boys have also joined this defensive war. Obviously, they're not gonna get too involved. Portugal is sieging me over here, but I did just pick up the independent army to send them over here to unsiege. As soon as those guys are there, we'll get the fleet back and we'll send these boys down to Australia. Well, Castile has actually come in, because I just noticed it. So, okay, let's mark out the provinces that we need. So is this one, that one once I occupy it, then these 2 down here. Everything else over here we don't need. Let's analyze slowly right here. That one right there. So that would make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. All I need is 7 provinces. 14% war score too, which is not bad. I'm sucking right now because they actually occupied my capital over here. Where is Tonga? Is that Tonga? Yeah, but we'll deal with it shortly. Now, these guys are getting bored now. I gotta admit, this war is super annoying due to the transporting of troops and all the island stuff. White peace offer from Castile. They can frick right off. Yeah, we keep going, baby. Okay, it's actually the next day. It's like this video doesn't want to get recorded, boys, but let's check. We're at 32% war score here with Portugal and Castile, so let's go slowly. Okay, these islands I don't need. We already established that. There's 2 provinces right there. Okay, we're good. 2 more provinces from Tasmania. We're good. That's all legit. Now, let me zorp around over here. That's a province that we need. I already occupied it, of course. They will accept that. Then they will accept that as well. And the only thing we need is Galapagos. They'll accept all of it. That's it, boys. I think with that, we're taking everything we need from these guys. And the only islands left to conquer will be, obviously, you know, the Hawaiian guys, which we're gonna know CB, Jeju from Korea, and then the rest of Japan. I've been recording this video for a week. It's not like I've been playing for a week. It's just... It feels weird. I need to get it done. Honestly, I should probably just have quit a few hours ago. Nice. Okay, we did lose quite a lot of money in that war, but no big deal. Let's move on with Japan right here because our truce with them is up. I'm going to declare for Owari right there. Let's see how much we can take. Absolutism did spawn. We can't get it up fast enough to have any meaningful impact. Okay, Japan will accept. Only this. I guess these are pretty high def provinces, man. Or they're not. Why can I take so little then? Am I like over gov cap? I'm not over gov cap. Yeah, I don't know why they cost so much. It's like a lot of the most expensive ones. Well, yeah, that's what we're taking, man. There we go. Peace deal done. Okay. Probably, hopefully one more war with Japan, but most likely not. Let's core that up and, actually, man, let's spy on Korea. I gotta nab Jeju. Okay, let's go ahead and fight Korea, man. Oh, wait. Almost forgot about Tsushima. This is Japanese as well. Damn, I couldn't see it. We'll get it next war. But, yeah, let's go ahead and declare on Korea, man. Just made Ming break the alliance with them using favors. I had to wait because I had to go unsiege Galapagos. That's right. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Korea, man. Let's drag in Dali. Let's go. Okay, quick and easy war. They'll accept. I had to doom stack right here because Korea is really, really strong. So to deter them from attacking me. But, yeah, there's Jeju. Freaking 27 dev. Damn. Okay, boys, but with that, all of our wars are done, man. We only need to keep fighting Japan. Unless Haishi takes this, since they're fighting Japan right now. But, yeah, they're the only guys we need to fight. We literally have every other island in the Pacific Ocean completely. Right, Hawaii. Well, they'll be last. Okay, there's a claim on, wait, I actually got a claim from a mission over here. Okay, every neighboring area was the mission, by the way. But yeah, truce with Japan is up. Let's go ahead and fight them. They lost, I think, to both Haishi and Russia. Luckily, Russia didn't take more. So, yeah, let's declare for, I mean, whatever, right? Also, I'm helping Ayutthaya fight Daiviet here. I have been for a while, but this war isn't, nothing's happening. Okay, so this is all I can do. And there's actually 4 more provinces here. And it actually is quite a lot of war score on some of these. I wonder, man, if I get absolutism up, will I be able to do that? It's like, max is 18 right now, damn. But, okay, how can we do it? We can do it with the strength in government, but we don't need to. We can actually harsh treatment. That's something we can do. We can harsh treatment. Yeah, let me try taking away some privileges, like... Great New World Charters, definitely. New World Missions. Let's get rid of, what's this? Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Yeah, that one too. We don't need all that manpower. Now max is 38. Okay, let's then, I'm already focusing mill, but frickin' I'll hire a level 3 guy. And, yeah, that's not that expensive. We can harsh treatment a little bit. Yeah. Okay, by getting up to 9 absolutism, we are able to take this one. Yeah, man, I think if I can push it up to like probably like 20, I'll be able to get all of this, but it's just so hard. I mean, there's not that many guys that can actually do it on. Bless me, thank me. You gotta be kidding me. It's Portugal again? Oh, what? Whatever. There's no point. See, I've gotten it up to like, yeah, 18, man, but it's just so slow, right? And I actually don't need just these 2 more provinces. I also need Tsushima right here. So if we sort by name, what is this province called? Let's see. This is called Chisi something. Okay, so that's 5% war score. That right there is 4% war score, so 9. And then Tsushima is 6, 15? I don't know, man. I'll have to stay in this war for super long. Keep doing this. Where are we at now? Yeah, okay, there we go. There's a little bit more, 19. But that didn't really give us anything. It's not like we're in a rush. I guess we're still dealing with this Portugal stuff, so might as well stay in and try and do it. Nah, there's actually no point, man. There's actually no point. I'm gonna leave them alive in these 2 provinces here so no one else can fight them, and then I'm just gonna truce break them. They're not willing to accept this? Come on, bro. Shut the frick up. Alright, whatever. They don't want to peace out because they think Portugal is going to beat my ass or something. But there's the peace out. I'll truce break them for these 3 provinces. Damn, man. Annoying ass Japan here. This has been an annoying campaign. Just a white piece, obviously. What the frick am I going to do with them? Alright, man. I'm getting rebels galore and I'm out ready to end this campaign, man. So I'm just going to go ahead and truce break Japan right here. There we go. There's a truce break on Japan. And we're actually at -2 stab. So I can declare 1 more war. As soon as I get an army over there, I'll be declaring on all the Hawaiian guys as well. There we go. Japan will accept, and now we officially have all of their islands over here. Okay, let's not move these guys. Let's get those our guys right there to Midway. All right, these boys are on Midway. I'm gonna declare on... how the frick do I have claims on them now? Maybe I got a claim on my entire home region. Actually, I think that's what it is. I think one of our missions gives us a permaclaim on our entire home region. I just haven't checked these guys in so long that I never even realized. Okay, I guess at least we don't gotta lose more stab on them. There we go, there's a war declared, and I'll just stab up to avoid this disaster. There we go, bombed and assaulted every fort right here, and there's all of Hawaii ours, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially conquered every single island in the Pacific, at least in EU4, at least my, you know, interpretation of it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even gonna core these provinces up. I'm literally gonna call it right there because I don't have the willpower to you know, take even one more second of this campaign. Please, I'd rather do a world conquest than this. Joking, I would rather not, but boy, was this painful, man. I gotta give it to you. You know, your challenges have been grander and grander. Season T has definitely been a doozy, and after this, we got Transluxiana coming up. I'm not doing True Heir of Timur. I don't have time for it. I don't want to restart for it, man. I think as Transluxiana, I might not even listen to what you guys say, and I might just do a nice little chill playthrough with them. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, there you go, man. Start off as Tonga in the province of Tonga, which is right there. And I did all of this. I'm not even going to break anything down for you. Ended up number 3 on the Great Powers list, which is actually a lot more than I thought, considering we really don't own that much. Never really made too much money this campaign. Exploration, expansion, quality, naval. Completed some of these missions right here. You guys saw everything that went on, man. You guys saw everything. I think I call it. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Tonga in A to Z has been a success. And that has been Tonga in A to Z. Let me know in the comments what I should do as this nation next week. I think it's Transluxiana. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.